Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. Weak desire brings weak results, just as a small fire makes a small amount of heat. Success is 99% failure. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. It has been my observation that most people get ahead during the time that others waste. In times of great stress or adversity, it's always best to keep busy to plow your anger and your energy into something positive. He that cannot reason is a fool. He that will not is a bigot. He that dare not is a slave. Anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning stays young. Don't find fault. Find a remedy. Anybody can complain. If you can't do great things, do small things in a great way. Quality means doing it right when no one is looking. If you would know the value of money, go and try to borrow some. Men who acquires the ability to take full possession of his own mind may take possession of anything else to which he is justly entitled. The first man gets the oyster, the second man gets the shell. A quitter never wins, and a winner never quits. One of the greatest discoveries a person makes, one of their great surprises, is to find they can do what they were afraid they couldn't do. If you do not conquer self, you will be conquered by self. Change before you have to. If you want to succeed, you should strike out on new paths rather than travel the worn paths of accepted success. There is no man living who isn't capable of doing more than he thinks he can do. Success comes from keeping the ears open and the mouth closed. People who are unable to motivate themselves must be content with mediocrity, no matter how impressive their other talents. Givers have to set limits because takers rarely do. Our only limitations are those we set up in our own minds. If a man empties his purse into his head, no one can take it from him. By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. Luck is the dividend of sweat. The more you sweat, the luckier you get. Do your duty and a little more, and the future will take care of itself. Never let your failures go to your ear or your successes go to your head. Second is the first of the losers. There are things money can't buy and hard work can't win. One of them is happiness. Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goals. A goal is a dream with a deadline. Do not look for approval except for the consciousness of doing your best. A friendship founded on business is better than a business founded on friendship. There is no other quality so essential to success of any kind as the quality of perseverance. It overcomes almost everything, even nature. I would rather earn 1% off 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own efforts. Vision without execution is just hallucination. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. If you can dream it, you can do it. Nothing is particularly hard if you divide it into small jobs. If you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. Set your mind on a definitive goal and observe how quickly the world stands aside to let you pass. The secret to success is to do the common things uncommonly well. You become what you think about. The first step towards getting somewhere is to decide that you are not going to stay where you are. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. Thinking is the hardest work there is, which is probably the reason so few engage in it. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. What we do during our working hours determines what we have. What we do in our leisure hours determines when we are. Beware of little expenses. A small leak will sink a great ship. Failure is only the opportunity more intelligently to begin again. Most people spend more time and energy going around problems than in trying to solve them. There is no disgrace in honest failure. There is disgrace and fearing to fail. Why are people rarely become rich? Because you make money by talking to others. So, start talking. There are 3 faithful friends: an old wife, an old dog, and ready money. Laziness travels so slowly that poverty soon overtakes him. Rather, go to bed without dinner than to rise in debt. People become poor in old age because in their youth they fail to appreciate the power of saving and investing. The best remedy is to seize every chance for financial growth, even later in life, by saving and investing wisely. Don't work after 50 because money won't let you know yourself. Spend time wisely, then you will be extended. The best way to become poor is finding a job that will suck the life out of you. Rich people avoid 2 things in life: stupid company and stupid spending. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. The fastest way to double your money is to fold them in half and put them in your pocket. 1 today is worth 2 tomorrows. When your desires are strong enough, you will appear to possess superhuman powers to achieve. The man who does more than he is paid for will soon be paid for more than he does. Buy what thou hast no need of, and ere long thou shalt sell thy necessities.